yesterday, me and some good friends were talking about some cards that you guys could be playing in your side deck or your main deck, or just basically some really good tech cards that can throw your opponent off and take them by surprise. These cards can be used at a regional, YCS, or local level event to completely overthrow your opponent. And upon us talking about this one card in particular kept coming up into the conversation, not only because it completely prevents the opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays, it denies them a very reliable resource, and its second ability is not too shabby at all, being able to negate. And another important thing that your opponent will do throughout this Yu-Gi-Oh card game. This card we felt was fucking awesome. I'm TheCaliEffect, and if you guys want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But more importantly, you can be lightning fast and smash on that notification bell. You guys will know exactly why I said that a little later. All right, you guys ready for this answer? I mean, if you guys have the Thunder, like you know the Gand, but like the Thunder, you know, like the you know the it. To know what this card is, then you would know what I'm talking about. If you're lightning fast enough to catch on to what I'm talking about, then you guys are the shit. What we are talking about is Donner King Kong. All right, so that's obviously the German translation. It's one of the German translations that I can say right, but Thunder King Ryle is a very good card into this format. And I don't know why people aren't playing more. It is a level 4 light monster with 1900 attack, 800 defense. Its only downside is that it's a thunder monster. Thunder monsters don't have a lot of support, but it has a really awesome effect. While it's face up on the field, neither players can add cards from their deck to their hand. Now, you guys are probably thinking, damn, TheCaliEffect, I can't add cards to my deck in my hand. It's useless. Well, if you summon Thunder King Ryle after you finish searching, then you won't have this problem, except by drawing them. During either player's turn, when your opponent would special summon exactly one monster, you can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard to negate the summon, and if you do, destroy. Now, I was gonna say tribute, but Thunder King Ryle does not tribute. So if you guys are somehow playing Mask of Restrict, don't ask me, I don't want to know why or how. Thunder King Ryle would still be able to activate its effect to negate the summon of exactly one monster. Now, another thing we need to realize about Thunder King Ryle is what type of summons does it negate. As long as the card effect is not an active to summon, then Thunder King Ryle can negate the card. So, give you guys a little bit of example. Cards like Master Hyperion don't activate its effect to summon itself, which means Thunder King Ryle can negate it. But if you're using a card like Polymerization to summon 1,000 dragons to your side of the field, Thunder King Ryle won't be able to negate that summon. I hope that gave you guys a little bit of reference, and if you guys want to see a video about that, then just go ahead and like this video, post down below in the description. So about Thunder King Ryle and all of its applications inside of the Yu-Gi-Oh competitive scene, we're going to be looking at 5 top decks and then seeing how they compete, or how this card can compete against them, its strengths and its weaknesses. Okay, so we're going to start off with the best deck of the format. This deck has taken 50% of tops in almost every single major event. I always wondered how lightning works until it struck me, and this is what we started off with the deck. You like that? I know y'all like that one. Spyral is a really good deck. Now, is it because of sheer numbers or is it because of statistics? Well, I mean, we really couldn't talk about that, but what I can tell you is that my lightning team went on strike, and that's what Thunder King Ryle is going to do to this deck. Get it? Thunder strike, lightning strike, because thunder is... Okay, anyways. Spyral is a really good deck, and this deck can really put a strike to it. It prevents cards like Terraforming, Quick Fix, Resort, and Master Plan from using their effects to search. That's a pretty good card to see, especially seeing that 3 of these cards are very important to the Spyral strategy to get going. It also negates the summons of Double Helix, all of their cards in their extra deck, as well as Spyral Sleeper. Oh my god, Thunder King Ryle just gets better as you see it. Now, against this matchup, it does have some really good perks, but it also has some downsides. Spyral Tough being played more now than ever actually gives it Spyral's a reasonable out to Thunder King Ryle. If they don't declare right by looking at the top card of your deck, they can always just run into the Thunder King Ryle with the Tough. Also, the Spyral Super Agent is 1900 attack as well. Being able to just summon him and run into the Thunder King Ryle is a pretty viable out. So keep in mind, if you're summoning Thunder King Ryle against Spyral, make sure you strike first and hard and prevent the opponent from using other card effects to get over Thunder King Ryle, and that's going to be the keys to success to the deck. Another great deck that's really popular right now could, you know, be really good, but Thunder King Ryle can teach this deck how to conduct itself, because thunder, like, conduct, no? Okay, Trickstar is a really good deck, and not only is Thunder King Ryo stronger than every single Trickstar with 1900 attack, it also prevents Terraforming, Light Stage, and Candina. Now, the opponent could bait your Thunder King Ryo by activating your Scapegoats, which they're playing more of now, to summon Mrs. Radiant, which you're forced to use Thunder King Ryo, but at the same time, now they have one less card that they can rely on. Actually, they can just use the other 2 tokens, huh? So Scapegoat is a really good answer to the deck. But again, if you prepare Thunder King Ryo with other cards in your hand, then it can be a complete blowout. Get it? Blowout, like thunder. All right, forget it. I'm having a surge that Pendulum Magician could probably be conducive to this card. Or at least, I just need to pump up the juice. Pendulum Magician is a very good deck, and I feel that Thunder King Ryo can not only benefit Pendulum Magician, but it does have some pretty big weaknesses when playing against it. Now, Pendulum Magician, or Thunder King Ryo, prevents Pendulum Magician from using Duelist Alliance, Double Iris Magician, Wavering Guys, Astrograph, Sorcerer's Search Effect, Pendulumograph, Pendulum Call, Time Star Magician, Skull Crobat Joker, and Pendulum Sorcerer. That is a fuck ton of cards for Thunder King Ryo to strike. I mean, it's not Solemn Strike, but I wonder if you set up with Solemn Strike and Thunder King Ryo, you'd probably win the game against this deck. Huh. It's kind of punny, don't you think? This deck also prevents Exceed summons, the Pendulum summon of 1 monster, or this card, Synchro summons, and Link summons. So Thunder King Ryo is a Hail Mary against this deck, and you're probably going to get that touchdown pass under these occasions. The only problem with Thunder King Ryo in this deck is that it can be outed by Purple Poison Magician, and normally it's on a Skull Crobat Joker. But if it is on a Skull Crobat Joker, you probably already served your purpose, because Skull Crobat Joker had to be summoned, and Thunder King Ryo kind of prevents that effect. I really think that this card's value could be inside Pendulum Magician, because you can Pendulum summon the Thunder King Ryo as well as with your other cards to fuel your combos, and then just sit on the Thunder King Ryo at the end of the turn. So that's kind of good. The last 2 decks are definitely up for debate that I'm going to talk to you guys about. And if you guys want to see the top 5 meta decks this format, then please like this video up and then tell TheCaliEffect, hey, I want to see this. It actually helps for me to know what you guys want to see, especially during this time where it's kind of a drought for deck profiles because no sets are out. But that's beside the point. ABC is a really good deck, and Thunder King Ryo does have quite a good advantages against the deck. It prevents B Buster Drake from activating Union Hanger from getting in search, and Terraforming to search the Union Hanger. For the people that don't know, Terraforming and Union Hanger are probably the most important cards of the deck. It also stops B-Code Balker, or Buster Dragon, or should I just say Buster Bracken? I'm already right there. Like, I might as well, right? Like, it only makes sense. Now, the problem with Thunder King Ryo is that it can be run over by a Assault Core and give the ABC opponent advantage, which is, I guess, not too bad, but the pros outweigh the cons of this matchup. The last deck that we're going to talk about, or the last strategy, is Infernoids, and this probably has the weakest matchup against this strategy, but all the other strategies are damn near good to go with here. It stops Left Arm Offering for that Grass is Greener. It stops Fire Formation Tenki for the people that are running the Ganishi, or why I call it Ganishi, because it's Fire King Avatar Avata. I think it's Ganishi in Japanese. And it also stops Infernoid summons. Now, the biggest problem with this card against Infernoid is that they can just summon an Infernoid, force the Thunder King Ryo, and then summon another Infernoid, and then you're kind of like just, oh, well, that's nice. But it's really good at stopping Left Arm Offering, which is probably going to be their main reason to get Grass is Greener. So it can be ran in the main deck against some success against every single one of these decks, even if it is a little bit of success against this worst matchup. I really think that Thunder King Ryo is a great card, but more importantly, I want to know what you guys think about Thunder King Ryo, and more importantly, are there some other cards out there that are just really good tech cards that we haven't talked about yet? Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of The Cali Effect. If you guys want to support the #1 channel in the world, then feel free to drop down on my Patreon. There are some awesome rewards for you. I'm telling y'all, when you're the best channel, you give out the best rewards. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.